For a family-friendly company, Nintendo sure knows how to make some morbid stories. Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today, we'll be counting down our picks for the top 10 darkest Nintendo characters. Before we begin, we publish new content every day, so be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. For this list, we're taking a look at some of Nintendo's darkest characters, considering their backstories and actions. Number 10, Giratina, Pokemon series. If Arceus is the god of Pokemon, you know, being the creator of the Pokemon universe and all, then what exactly does that make Giratina? Well, Giratina is a legendary Pokemon tasked by Arceus to create antimatter. Due to Giratina's immense power and violent behavior, Arceus felt it was necessary to banish it into a realm known as the Distortion World. This story has caused speculation that Giratina is a malevolent and evil Pokemon trapped by Arceus because of the potential havoc it could wreak. Either way, there's no denying Giratina is one scary Pokemon with a dark past.
This place of nothingness is what I sought.
Number 9, Mother Brain, Metroid series. One of the scariest things about today's world is how quickly artificial intelligence is advancing, patiently preparing to conquer the Earth. With this in mind, Mother Brain could not be more terrifying. Mother Brain was an artificial intelligence created by the ancient Chozos, who seem to have a hand in almost everything we know about the Metroid universe. She would eventually betray her creators when they were attacked by space pirates, realizing that an alliance with them would be more beneficial to her goals. Little did she know that during her time with the Chozo, the girl she helped train would become her greatest threat.
Mother, time to go.
Number 8, Meta Knight, Kirby series. Kirby has garnered a fairly sizable gallery of villains, from the devilish and sinister to the troublesome and mischievous. Yet the one we've seen in nearly every game is Meta Knight, and to this day, we're still not sure what his story is. In every encounter, he just shows up, Kirby fights him, and then he's suddenly our ally. What's your game, Meta Knight? Do you only fight us for the thrill of it? Why must you hide behind your mask? Are you Kirby's long-lost brother? Are you an anti-Kirby? Dang it, Nintendo, give us some answers.
But I bet you could tell us a whole lot more.
Someday. Number 7, the Pikmin series. These little dudes may look adorable, but their life stories are much more tragic. We're not kidding. Think about it. Olimar feeds onion nests to create more Pikmin, right? He starts with a couple, has them generate more Pikmin, clears some obstacles, the whole shebang. What does he do when trouble arises? Olimar throws the Pikmin into the danger. Basically, this means the life of a Pikmin is to wait until they're plucked out of the ground, make more seeds of their brethren, and protect their master, even when their only defense is to repeatedly headbutt their enemies. Just think of the hundreds of Pikmin lost to a few Bulborbs or Snagrets. Number 6, Andross, Star Fox series.
With my mighty intellect, the universe shall soon be mine to command as I see fit.
We could go on about how the Star Fox team needs amputated legs in order to withstand their intense flights and dogfighting, but series antagonist Andross has a much more demented backstory. Once a brilliant scientist for Corneria, Andross conducted experiments in biotechnology. As time went on, his sense of morality was warped, and his experiments were soon deemed unethical by the Cornerian army. This resulted in General Pepper banishing Andross to the barren planet Venom. It is here where Andross would continue his experiments, using himself as a test subject while consequently worsening his mental condition. And to think he once used his intelligence for good, what went wrong? Number 5, Porky Minch, Mother Series. Poor Porky Minch. The kid was nothing more than a simple nuisance at first, but we never realized how bad of a life he's really had. From playing through the Mother games, we've learned a lot about the troubled life he's gone through. He lived in an abusive home, fell into the sinister Happy Happiest cult, and eventually became a follower of another maniacal character on this list. That was all in Earthbound. In Mother 3, Porky falls victim to the absolutely safe capsule, protecting him from all harm, while also imprisoning him for all eternity. Rough life, huh, kids? Number 4, Mewtwo, Pokemon series. Does Nintendo have a thing for characters that have been experimented on or something? In the world of Pokemon, most of our favourite monsters have been created in some natural way, be it a form of energy or a natural force. Mewtwo, however, is the most unnatural of the bunch. Using the DNA of Mew, a team of scientists performed numerous genetic experiments to create Mewtwo. See what they did there? It may be one of the most powerful Pokemon in existence, but how could you comprehend the fact that you were made completely by science? That must be one troubling past to deal with.
This cannot be my destiny.
Number 3, Gygus, Mother Series. As evident by Porky Minch's story, the Mother series are intensely dark games, and it only gets darker with Gygus. This is the alien responsible for turning Porky into the power-hungry deviant he would become. His mere presence can cause animals and people to turn violent. What's more disturbing is how he seems fueled on his hatred for humanity, plotting to imprison the world in eternal darkness. He has been called the embodiment of evil and regards all humans and life on Earth as beneath him, stating that they are nothing more than insects. Number 2, Samus Aran, Metroid series. She may be a badass bounty hunter, but we cannot imagine the trauma Samus has been through living as a victim of unbridled vengeance. After her home was invaded and her parents were murdered, Samus was taken in by the Chozo, who would train her in combat and give her the iconic power suit. Samus would eventually join the Galactic Federation, where she would meet Ridley, the space pirate who murdered her parents. Samus now leads the lonely life of a bounty hunter, constantly on high alert. Knowing how Ridley always seems to come back from the dead, Samus may never find peace and avenge her parents. Number 1, Skull Kid, The Legend of Zelda series. Like every other character in Majora's Mask, Skull Kid's story is a tragic one. At one point in his life, the Skull Kid had become friends with the Guardians of Termina, known as the Four Giants. When Termina divided into 4 separate regions, the Giants left to watch over each area. Feeling abandoned, Skull Kid would invoke his rage upon Termina. When called by the public, the 4 Giants threatened to kill Skull Kid if he refused to leave the land. During his exile, he met Tattle and Tail, and he would soon steal Majora's Mask from the Happy Mask salesman, thus setting forth the events of The Legend of Zelda: Majora's Mask. Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great clips from WatchMojo, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.